Happy Wednesday, everyone. Today we're going to wind down with some mobility with Margaux. I'm going to take you through a series of exercises to help you feel better. So let's get started. All right, so you're going to need to watch a clock. We're going to start off with nice and easy exercises. We are going to start off with a lizard stretch. So left leg's forward, right leg is back. You're nice and long in this position. We're going to start our clock. We're going to do 1 minute here. I'm going to go through different positions you guys can hold. One option, if you're very tight, is to stay elevated on your thigh, forearm lifting yourself up. Other option, palms on the floor or elbows and forearms on the floor, or you can even walk your hands out. Now, if you're really tight, stay elevated. If you feel comfortable, lay as low as you can to the floor. We're about 20 seconds in. Your back leg is nice and long. You can even turn your toes out slightly, push the knee out a little bit. This is gonna help open up your hip. If you sit a lot and have any back issues, this could alleviate those back issues by opening the hips and lengthening those muscles. You may also feel this in your inner thigh. My inner thigh is a little tight right now, so I can give them a little bit of extra assistance with my palm, use my forearm to push the leg out a little bit. Again, don't be afraid to be dynamic in the stretch. We're holding this for 1 minute, then we're gonna switch and go to the opposite side. We have about 10 seconds left. While you're here, I recommend you breathing in and exhaling out through your nose to settle your heart rate down. And switch, come out of it, switch legs, same thing, opposite side. Now for myself, my right side is a little bit tighter than my left. Typically when I do these exercises, I always start left to right, but if you are tight on the right, try starting on the right hand side. Again, prop yourself up on your thigh. This will be the most accessible stretch. You don't have to go into the floor. If you want more of a stretch, don't be afraid to go further down into the floor. Think elbow to the instep of the foot or arms out in front of you. So while you're here, focusing on breathing into the nose and exhaling out through the nose. Opening the hips and adductors are really important to lengthen the front of our body. This will also help with, again, any back issues like we said before. So we're about 40 seconds in. Again, if this is too much, you can always elevate yourself back up. I like being up, propped on my thigh. If I want to change it up, I can focus on actually pushing my hips forward. I can even add an extra stretch in if I want to go up and over my body. Thinking that arm reaching overhead to the sky, rotating up. Go, we're slowly going to come out. I'm going to go back to the left side. I'm going to do a pigeon pose. So pigeon, I'm going to bring, when I get into a nice big lunge position, I'm going to walk my leg over, drop my shin to the floor, back leg nice and long. I'm going to hold this for 1 minute. I love this stretch as it allows you to focus on targeting the hip, the glute, and the piriformis, which is a super small muscle in the middle of our butt. If this is too much for your knee joint, roll off to the side, thigh touching, and I want you to fold yourself forward. You can even extend the leg out to create a 90-degree angle, and then fold yourself forward as well. We're about 30 seconds into the stretch. Focus on pushing the torso to the thigh. Again, if you feel comfortable staying elevated, totally great with this position. Arms can stay up on the fingertips, palms, or even on your forearms or forehead to the floor. If you're super flexible and you want an extra stretch, you can always bend the back leg, grab your foot, and slowly pull your heel to your butt. If that's not there for you, totally fine. Don't worry about where you're going to be. Focus on where you're at. You'll eventually get there. Good. Let's go ahead and place our palms underneath our shoulders, lift our hips, and then we're going to switch legs. Beautiful. So same thing. Shin, if you have the ability to have the shin vertical to your upper leg, totally great. I'm really tight in my glutes and my hips, so I have more of a 45-degree angle with the shin. This is perfect for myself. I can feel it in the back of my hip, a little bit of my quad. From here, if I need to drop to my thigh, I can always bend the back knee and rotate myself forward. This will de-tensify the stretch, make it less intense. You can always modify it by coming here, or again, if you want an extra stretch, bend the back leg, grab the ankle. Just be careful if you feel like you're cramping in that left leg, that left hamstring specifically, come out of it. We've got 20 more seconds. If your arms fatigued and tired, you can always walk down to the floor. Bring your forehead to the floor. Allow yourself to sink into it. If you want more of an upper body stretch, bring the arms out in front and drop your head to the floor. Good. So we focus a little bit on the lower body. We're going to come out of this now. Slowly lift up, and we're going to go into upper body stretch. So we did lower body, now upper body. I'm going to go into a puppy dog pose. My hands are about shoulder distance apart. I'm going to walk them forward. Hands are outside my shoulders. Knees are underneath my hips. I'm going to drop my forearm, or excuse me, I'll drop my forehead and my chin to the floor while my arms are nice and long. I want to think of opening my armpits to the floor. Now, if this is too much, push your butt back towards your heels like child's pose and find child's pose. The puppy dog position is going to be a little more of an upper body stretch for your lats and thoracic spine, which is your mid upper back. So while I'm here, I'm sinking into it. You can close your eyes, deep breath in, and deep breath out, sinking those armpits closer to the floor. And again, if at any point too much, push the butt back slowly. That will allow you to detensify or lessen the stretch, allow you to get more of a lower body stretch as well. So it's all about finding what's best for your body. Good, we have about 5 more seconds. Inhale again. As you exhale, you're slowly gonna come on out, and then we're gonna come onto the floor. So we're gonna get to a seated straddle. This is one of my favorite stretches. It is a challenging stretch, but one of my favorite stretches. We're gonna spend about 2 minutes here, 2 minutes total. So the first minute we're gonna spend in the center. So this first minute, I'm trying to focus on pulling myself forward, getting my body as close as I can to the floor. Clearly I'm a little tight, but you can always use a kettlebell or a dumbbell here to pull yourself down. If you need, you can always use your inner thighs or outer thighs to pull yourself down as well. This will just change the stretch. Be okay with letting the head fold down, roll down, and around into this position. We're 45 seconds into it. We're gonna spend about another 15 here, then we'll come up and then we'll do 30 and 30. But this is great for your adductors, your inner thighs, a little bit of hamstrings, and also your hips, also your back. Ideally, we wanna get as close as we can to the floor, but this comes with time. Good, 1 minute in, now we're gonna go 30 seconds. So 30 seconds to the left. A couple different options here. I can fold myself like so. I can also bring my left elbow inside of my knee, and I can bring my opposite arm up and over to increase the stretch of the side of my rib cage. If you're not there yet, I recommend focusing towards your foot, facing your foot or shin or calf or knee, whatever you can grab, and then slowly pull yourself down. If you're not here and you're up here, that's okay. Over time, we'll eventually get lower and lower. Good, 30 seconds, perfect. We're gonna come up and then we're gonna switch sides. Same thing, hinging from my hip, looking, going nice and long. If you want that extra stretch, bring the elbow on the inside or even tuck it closer to your inner thighs. Reach the arm up and over and then reach for your toes, look to the sky. Notice that I'm more flexible on this side than I am on the other side. That's okay. We all have some inconsistencies. Good, we got 10 seconds and then we'll slowly come up out of the stretch. And that will wrap up today's mobility session. I would love for you guys to follow along. I'm gonna be doing these every single day. So morning mobility with Margaux. Love for you guys to follow along on the live session. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notifications bell. I'll be going through different series of stretches, full body, lower body, upper body, core work. If you're looking for anything specific, write in the comments of what stretches do you like specifically for your body, whether it's your shoulder, your back, your ankles, your calves, whatever it is. I'd love to customize some of these stretches for you guys and share, so stay tuned.